Bring, 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 beep. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia? What's up? You haven't called in a while. I only have one feminine voice, and it's not even feminine, so bear with me. I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. A clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up. I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers? Jesus, that was ear-piercing. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. at Fay & Company Law Offices. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue. Bruh! Who's gonna be my waifu now? What's that smell? Blood? Mia? Maybe she's in her office. Go to the office. Maybe she's still alive. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. Chief! Who are you? Did she die? Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally, she was cold. Is this not contamination of evidence, Phoenix? She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Piece of paper? Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya! Maya! This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. I better call the police. I better call the police after I have touched and felt upon every possible inch of this crime scene before the personal investigators can get here or the autopsy reports, so therefore your oils are there everywhere and you can also be accused because your fingerprints are at the scene. Now you should call the police? You know what, Phoenix? You are just a genius. That girl just now, where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fay. Maya Fay? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Perceptive as always! How does she do it? A regular Sherlock Holmes! Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would my sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Let's talk to her. You and Chief. So you're the Chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. She's a time traveler. All right, where's the, how do I call the police? Hello, where's a phone? Wait, here. The reception desk. I usually sit here. Aren't I a lawyer? Why do I work reception? I have an attorney's badge. Oh, let's look at the painting. A large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. Yes. By the brush strokes and the colors chosen, you can tell that the artist was feeling a little disturbed in his time. Maybe some anxious events had happened, but it's really up to interpretation. I think that it really describes the fallacies of mankind. You know, where we're going and where we're meant to be. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Oh. Well. This sofa is for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. You're describing it like a car. Yeah, you see this this Lazy Boy 1942 Super Relax is it runs really well. I haven't had to take it to the shop once. The door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. You've touched everything else at the crime scene, Phoenix. I don't think the doorknob is our issue. Now that we've examined the whole crime scene, right. I better call the police. I'm sorry, I was taken aback. We had to reminisce about our job at the reception desk and all the books I read, and not to forget the modern art and the new model of couch. Sorry. Now we should call the police. That's funny. Thank you, Phoenix. I thought it was pretty good. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Ah! She's staring right at me. Oh, well, I guess I should probably leave before I look suspicious. All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, got it? Shoe? What an odd name. We received report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay. Why are you breathing so heavy, bro? Whoa! Excuse me. What? This word, Maya here, mean anything to you? No. That's my name. What? The victim drew this near note in her own blood, see? Yeah, with her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Dick, I'm sorry to say here, but it's a little presumptuous that the killer would stay at the scene of the crime. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Gumshoe, more like gung-ho. Holy shit. What? What? They arrested her? Dude, she's like barely old enough to drive. Are you going to be my attorney? Listen, I understand I might have just one murder case under my belt, but if we look on the bright side, I have one successful murder case under my belt. So I'm batting 100 right now. I don't want to force myself into your attorney's position. If you have a lawyer that you trust, it was, you know, never mind. It probably was your sister. I could be your attorney. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Oh?
What did Mia say about me? What good things? Good, like, was it more like, oh, he's so cool, I would totally date him, or like, oh, he's so cool, he's like a brother to me? Cause like this is important, I'm sorry.
So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. I would say we're in, but she's dead, so I mean, like, that kind of puts a damper on things, but we were in! We were in, chat! Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait.
Give him 3 more years. Oh. No, I see. I'm sorry, like, Maya, I understand that you would need a lawyer and all that, but I can just leave, man. I'm just the receptionist. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
Why is she so happy now? What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? These old things? These rags? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Wait, is she a priest?
I'm a spirit medium. In training.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Gladly.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
What do spirit mediums do? You're an acolyte, a medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? I mean... Makes sense. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I don't think that holds up in court, Phoenix.
Could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I ever was in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Was it added to our court records? Can we see who our contender is? We can't.
I'll just fucking, I'll do it.
I'll just do it. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. My sister's dead.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Didn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Yeah, with actual art instead of abstract modern stuff. Yeah, like, dude. He's obviously on a whole other level of lawyering. He's got art that's actually comprehensible. Is that a golden flask? A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a lighter? That is a big lighter. A lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Why? It looks as big as a flask. Why is that lighter so large? A solid mahogany desk. We must slam it. Expensive looking mahogany. Dude, it's got mahogany all year round in here. What the heck? It's gotta be so heavy. It's gotta be so sturdy. We can slam all these shelves and it won't break. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been slammed. Weird. Alright, well, I guess we leave now. Do we go back to the detention center? Hey! Jesus Christ, Maya. Who let you in here?
What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
No, I did not, but I trust him because his whole office is mahogany. Okay, well, I guess I'll go back to my office. I'll just do my day job. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I'm sorry, I know you from somewhere. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? What? No. Phoenix Wright. Ace attorney, one might say. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? Did you read the newspaper? I saved him! Mr. Larry got off scot-free. It was Mr. Saw It that got the murder charges, bro. Dude. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Right, and you were Detective Suede Shoes. Detective Gumtree. No, I remember your name, but because you're throwing shade so much, I'm gonna call you Detective Gumtree. Gumtree, was it? Detective Gumtree? Gumtree? Gum doesn't grow on trees, pal. Isn't it like gum comes from like some sap of a tree, though? Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Penis jokes. Penis. Guys, they did it. Haha, male genitalia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. You are just the worst police officer. Not only did you just arrest somebody off of a note that said their name, but you also are just letting me see confidential autopsy reports. Like, this is very sensitive information. I didn't show you a badge. I didn't show you a contract. Nothing. You're just like, oh, here we go. Yeah, you can see how this person died. Full disclosure. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. Any lawyer worth his salt knows of Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. As you can see, I am totally a legalized lawyer here. Nothing shameful of it. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. Gave me an autopsy report without even asking for my badge. And now I am showing you that I am an attorney at law. And you're like, no, that, nothing out of me, sir. What the fuck? Gumshoe, please, I need to know what goes on in that pea brain of yours, man. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. I like to think that Gumshoe does have that random-ass trivia knowledge of plants. Do I present this to him? I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have it. Do you think you would give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight or tell him not so straight. That carrying strap on the cell phone. This? Says the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai. Action hero on TV? Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That's what she said. Yes. Okay, pal. We had the evidence. We had the case down pat. What happened, Gumshoe? Where did all of our evidence go? We're gonna have to do a second autopsy now. We lost a phone with literally messages displaying that she is not the murderer. What happened? We will win this case off the back of complete police negligence. Gumshoe, you're a hero today. You might not know it, you might not realize it, but today you saved a life. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. You think I'm gonna seduce her, Gumshoe? The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. These names are just great. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Oh, you got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Guess I should know better, you know. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Is that douche over there? Yeah? Well, hello there, handsome. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. Does she not remember my face? Myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. What's the douche over here, man? There's a screwdriver stuck in... I knew that. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Phoenix, we have to tread very carefully here. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you... Just who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? I'm asking your fucking name. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well... No. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? There's about to be a second murder case today, chat. There's about to be a second fucking murder case. Detective Gumshoes is gonna be working overtime. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Why does she look 12 and 30 at the same time? I think it's the pose. She's doing the damn tic-tacs, chat. Oh wait, we can go back to the detention center now, right? Because we have the phone. The contrast in emotions between these 2 areas. Yeah. 2, I'm gonna die. Pack my bags. Give me 2 pennies. The boatman will take me soon. I would like to present an evidence to you, Maya. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh. Say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Thank you. Your mother's enemy. So who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. How? So, what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. Didn't the murder recite red, white, blue? So either we're looking for, like, the dude that ruined Maya's mom and her career, or we're looking for an American. Go back to Grossberg? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! Something about him. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent it. Sorry. End of discussion. He fucking knows Edgeworth is holding the case, doesn't he? I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now. I've nothing more to discuss with you. Oh, he's actually, like, so scared that he's gonna get, like, bodied by Edgeworth that he's just leaving. That's quite a painting.
You noticed? It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Never seen somebody so avid for the arts. Quite the connoisseur, aren't you there, Grossberg?
The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat, the backhands that I am giving you as I explain each and every one of my points. It's not for sale.
Jesus Christ, stop slapping me. Oh, I'm not buying. Jeez. God damn. Sorry I asked.
All right, let's go talk to Maya.
Hiya, Maya. Why is everybody slapping me? Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Don't have to lie about it. See, I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
Do I just leave her and go home?
She might be bipolar. She might look very incriminated. She might look all this. She has blood on her hands. She was found at the body at the time of the scene. But they are changing in Miles Edgeworth for the fucking pinch hitter on the case. This is only my second case to get under my belt. I know she didn't do it, but he always gotten a guilty verdict even on non-guilty cases. I gotta think about my career here, man. Like, what if I take this and Miles Edgeworth ruins me? Then I'm batting 1 and 2, and it's just like, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. I think I'd better go home now. Goodbye. She is just completely fine with it. It was a few days later when I found out how the story— What? I figured they were just gonna appoint me. No. The result of the trial was in the newspaper. Guilty. Bruh, I'll probably never meet her again. Anyways, let's continue. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, you aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. Between that weird Neko girl and all of her behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. And more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long, long time ago. Wait, is Phoenix Wright a convicted felon? Well, let's fight this one, and you get out of here. And get you out of here. Sorry, that was supposed to be a lot more epic and sound a lot cooler. One last question. You are innocent, right? Hey! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? Besides a screwdriver. And obviously a screwdriver and nothing else that could be misconstrued or depicted differently. That is a screwdriver, chat. Let's go and do a little bit of breaking and entering. I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. How's my chance to snoop around a bit? I almost forgot. You came back so quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp owned in. Alright, time to look at the non-precarious, totally age-restricted screwdriver drawer. A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record, found in Miss May's hotel room. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's... Jesus fucking Christ, Phoenix. Like, I understand it's quarantine and all, but like, bro, you gotta chill out. Oh, bellboy. Still there.
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! September 7th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. All right. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. All right, we got the floor plans now. The murder scene, the Fay and Company law offices. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? E? Mahogany! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that it was the blood of the victims. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Tell me more about your hard evidence, Detective Gumshoe, please. Why didn't you testify about that vital piece of evidence the first time? Well, quite honestly, Your Honor, I'm a dumbass. I don't remember these things. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold up, no, that's Prez. How do we know it's the killer's name that she wrote down? Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim usually writes the killer's name? Sure, happens all the time in books and the movies. Oh, you lovable idiot. This isn't a movie, detective, but it is a game. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister. Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. Mahogany! No! How could he know my secret tactics? I want to see if he actually has these lab test results. What kind of tests were these again? I hear they take the, little bits in the blood, the, hemoglobin, hermogoblins, hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Wait, but it says death was instantaneous. How would she have written it out in blood? She couldn't have written... Oh, fuck! She couldn't have written it out because she died instantly. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. False! Fucking false! She died instantly. That's it. Detective Gumshoe, if only you knew how stupid you sounded. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. Mahogany! She died immediately! What? No butting your way out of this one, detective! Doubt. Oh, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received those results this morning. No way! Your Honor! It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. I bow. That sneaky bastard. He autopsied my autopsy. He double autopsied me. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Your scandal potion seller. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. Witness, your name, please. What? I still have the music. Miss April May. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jiggle physics. What the fuck? Trying to read, ma'am. Order! An introduction should not require any interaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. I think she captured a little more than their hearts there, Phoenix. I'm just gonna keep it honest with you. People are down bad since the 2019 pandemic happened, man. Where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room?
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Company law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. We got the witness's account.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know, and then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away? That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little witsy wink.
Phoenix Wright is such a good game. I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any— Whoa, wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Well, Mr. Wright. Will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes. I don't care how much jiggle physics you put on the bitch, I'm still cross-examining her.
Mahogany! How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Hold on a minute! That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that— I would say that she saw something, but she's lying. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? I got her right where I want her. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning of somebody— What's this— What is—
If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Mahogany! The testimony is bogus. Mahogany again! What do you say to that, Miss May? Roar! Listen, game, I can forgive a lot of things. And by a lot of things, I mean a lot of things. But if you just roar XD me with this girl, then I'm gonna take some issue with that.
I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
Giggle physics! I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. I did see everything. I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think?
How'd you know that it's a clock there?
Clock.
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Yes, this is hi, I'm Lucid Wraithh. I am auditioning for the role of Miss April May in Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy.
Oh my god, you would like that, you naughty Mr. Lawyer.
So anyways, I hope to be hearing from you guys soon. If you need an alternate way of contacting me, you can contact me through my Twitter. Thank you. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
God damn it, Edgeworth! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. Mahogany. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. What? How are you going to sit here and act like them knowing that it was a clock was trivial information? It was inputted into the witness's testimony as a statue. It looks like a statue from afar. She could not have heard it go, "It is 1 p.m. There is no reason that she would know that this fucking thing's a clock. How is this trivial information? Yes, mahogany! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, okay, going plural with it might be a little much. I've caught murderer with this question before. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
yes, I heard it. It say the time.
Mahogany! So you've been to the law offices of Fay and Company.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay and Company where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. Edgeworth. What kind of supersonic bat-type shit hearing are you gonna have to hear it from across the way with both windows closed? She could easily have heard the clock. No, she couldn't have! I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung? It could... Wait, no, it couldn't have rung, right? It couldn't have rung because she took the mechanism out. Yeah. It couldn't have rung because she took the freaking mechanism out to stuff paper in. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock is in question rang because it's empty. It's not broken, it's empty, right? It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. It would be a shame if somebody had a recorded message from a phone the night before. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Present. Take a look at this. A very cute cell phone. Thank you. I thought so too. It really fits. It really brings out the eyes. Anyways,
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording that you might find very, very mahogany interesting. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes, in fact. Because I know for a fact that this came from an Etsy shop. Made by Larry Butts.
Take that!
It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only to exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Not everything, honey. Sometimes a certain Etsy shop doesn't get a lot of customers.
Oh.
God! Jiggle physics! What's it do, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did, jiggle physics, wink, tee-hee.
Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Oh wait, when she used it, nope.
Fuck. God damn it, Phoenix. Phoenix, you saw her making the phone call.
Miss April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. Sam I am with green eggs and ham, and when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. Phoenix. Yep, Edgeworth was not gonna let that slide. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder.
It would be my pleasure.
Mahogany. No way!
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Mahogany. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Oh, fuck. This is the only thing that can make sense. Have a look at this.
Ah! Oh, that?
I found this in Miss May's room. I stole it! You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Mahogany! Your Honor, this is irrelevant. It's not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubled me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Mahogany! Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Mahogany! Here's my proof. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock.
And click.
Hey!
Mahogany! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you?
Jesus, these poor desks! So I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Mahogany, answer the question.
Do I have to?
It's either that or be charged with obstruction of the law. So take your pick, Miss April May.
Isn't this a murder trial? Is it tippity-tapping irrelevant?
I'd hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point.
I was in my hotel room, getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Let's call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
What?
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bell—
What? Isn't this against the law?
Is the judge not gonna step in? He's just sitting back here like, oh yeah, I'll allow it. This is my court. Whatever. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap, Yugi boy. Okay, we got this. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Alright. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, I guess, sir, favored me with an embarrasser. What? Embarrasser? Is that embrasse? Oh! Mahogany! Wait! Please, wait. Yes? Does the defendant have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. It's my last chance. Oh, God. What do I ask him about? Room service usually ends in hotels after a certain period of time. Tell me again about a room service. I guess I'd requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What? I think the actual liquid would be more expensive than the ice. Anyways. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Mahogany, I object! That was objectionable! Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Oh, baby! Yes, I see.
The desk is having it now. The desk is having it now. We got him in the corner again. Listen, he started throwing some punches back. We backed up, and then we lit into him like Mike Tyson. It was good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Oh. How the turntables. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! Your Honor! We have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man who checked in with Miss May. You act like that was such a confusing answer, Edgeworth. Who could have possibly been involved in this murder? It couldn't have been the one that was with the supposed one that saw the murder. No. Impossible. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 224, District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1.
You were amazing in there.
Thought I did pretty good myself, too.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. May testimony added to the court record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Oh, not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die.
Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So what is it you wish to ask me then,
Hold on. We gotta figure out what we want to present to her. Take that!
Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks. I noticed. Let's go to Fay and Company Law Offices. September 7th, Fay and Company Law Offices. The plant! The plant killed her! Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. God damn it, Mia. How dare you go and die on me? How dare you go and stop breathing and your heart stop cellular respiration? Because now I have to water your frickin' plant. You're so selfish, honestly. So selfish of you to just up and die like that. What the hell? September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, welcome, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Oh god, he talks like my dad. Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. This is literally just the Watergate. So, you are honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer. That's the drawer of terror. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fay and Company law offices, of course. Yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. I respect the Sigma male grind set he's got going on here, but every second makes me hate him more and more. All right. Well, the only thing left is Grossberg, I guess. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Wait, the freaking painting's gone! Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... It was not a painting of Marvin Grossberg. It was a painting of, like, a fisherman or something. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's being written in pencil on the backs. DL6, Incident Exhibit A. DL6, Incident Exhibit B. Wait. That scarf, is that Mia's mom? Dude, that looks like the scarf that Mia wore all the time. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Swap photos. This is the only guy, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he was in the cutscene. Photograph added to the court record. I'm going back to the bellboy. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Well, sure, why not? Yes! Bellboy's affidavit was added to the court record. What is an affidavit? Alright, let's go talk to Miss May. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. No, Phoenix, don't let her get to you. This is psychological warfare. You don't need to do that. Take that. The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Push her hard or ease her fears. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. Oh shit! You win, lawyer. Yes! Man, that felt good. Oh yes! Making a woman feel bad is my favorite pastime. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the... Phoenix Wright said sexism! Let's go! Red White, the pleasant... And he's the fucking president of Blue Corps. Red White? Say it. Say it. Prepare your K-Konas, chat. Say the last part, Phoenix. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. What? No, don't discard the affidavit! What? That is valuable court information! The reason the court went into recess was because there was another man involved. And Phoenix Wright was just like, oh, I don't need this anymore. What the fuck is going on? September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? The freaking painting! I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. How did you get this job? Because you don't even know your own title. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? And your whole firm is the detective investigatory reasons, so like, seriously, don't act like this information isn't just available to you. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. Why do I hear boss music? What is this desk? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? Huh?
I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. That's a horse. On the night of the murder, you were in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place.
Oh boy, if only we had a written agreement from a certain bellboy that has obviously seen them and could pin them right where he was along with a photo to describe the person. That would be so helpful at a time like this here, Mr. Wright. Mr. Phoenix Wright. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Wait, really? What? Holy shit! Blue Corp was named for the color blue! There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? I'm a lawyer. No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Typical American, using words that are just completely wrong in certain situations. Comprehension. Go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. So he literally has a rupee on his shirt, first off. I didn't even notice that until now. He literally has the fucking quartz in his pocket, dude. What the hell? Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Mr. Grossberg, sir? There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. It takes up half your fucking wall. I think large is a little bit of an understatement there, Grossberg. I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, I do say, and I know what it is. You're lovers! You're fucking! It's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love. My boy, please, you're letting your fancies run away with you. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. Fuck yeah, accusing him of gay love is always the way. I knew it. They are. No, we are not lovers.
Wraithh is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago. I received a request from a medium. I was fucking right! Was Misty Faye.
Faye?
She was Mia's mother.
I thought Mia's mother was named Pearl.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Which file should I look at? I feel like it would be under the DL6 incident, right? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. I know, W. White. The entire W section is missing? Was it taken? She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians. Policemen? There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait. I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Fuck. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Wraithh as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea. Let's go back to Gatewater real quick. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? Sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. I guess we're out of options, chat. Let's go and get punched in the gut real quick. I think we're past needing to talk about April May. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick. If I present the fucking court record, isn't he just gonna fucking lock the door and kill me? Guess we're throwing a fucking suicide, accusation in his face. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were having a gay relationship with him! Choose your own adventure, my ass! You were blackmailing him. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What?
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those chief prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me. Correct? I'm telling you, send the police now.
September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Am I gonna represent myself in court? Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Why is she on the other side of the detention center? Why? What? She has a... There's bars on that side. They did not let her out of detention. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Help me break out of here. I gotta get out of here, man. It's been a total of like 8 hours. I gotta get out. I only ever got detention once in high school. And let me tell you, I was not cut out for that. They made me write an essay. Maya, I can't write another essay.
Well, you could cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh?
Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me.
Huh?
I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Please tell me we actually get to see her in court going fucking wild.
The new football, we're gonna have a Super Bowl for court trials. It's every Supreme Court hearing. This year, at the 1994 Supreme Court. Join us in the fight against voting rights. Rights. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
You wish to know the title of my personage?
Oh shit, he's Michael Jordan, he's got all the fucking NBA title rings.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino.
He didn't have the tilde, so obviously he would say it like a gringo.
I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony.
What the? Let him have it. What? Why is she in the booth? Who let this child behind my desk?
Witness's account.
Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. It was quiet. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you. Some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then, it was all over.
Can you be a little more detailed? Was this the only panel I didn't? Oh my god, I'm pissed. I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the... Your Honor. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What's this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. Oh, it's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, as symbolized by our K, and the victim, symbolized by the V, here.
The victim ran to the left as you claim. If the victim, ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Ugh. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Mahogany! Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mahogany! If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Company, of course. They're dyslexic, sorry chat. I didn't realize. More specifically, he was standing here. Oh, it's such a difficult decision. Oh, no. Guys, where could Mr. White have been standing? Oh, shit. He was a giant K all along. Take that. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from his point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
It appears I have been unclear. For this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Hey, the music stopped. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony? The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap.
Very well, you may begin your quasi-examination.
Fuck! Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Well, see, I looked at the window when I heard that thing fall. Press. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Oh shit, what up? It's that thing. The glass light stand. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Mr. White, this mahogany is very sturdy, but your alibi is not. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area, Mr. White. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. You slut! Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! You're a rascal, Edgeworth!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Company law office. This is when I saw that accursed light stand. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand the night before the incident. And this is how you were able to identify when it had fallen over by the sound?
Correct. That is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
Specify the time. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Why did you tap Mia's phone? Fuck you, Edgeworth! Okay, hold it. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish. I guess it made a lasting impression on me.
I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Did I just faint? Where am I? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. What the fuck? Oh, you're finally awake. Yeah? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What the fuck?
What the? You're
Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shockwave to awaken Maya's true powers.
Why did she grow 3 inches and get mommy fucking milkies, though?
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You already won.
Huh?
You have that receipt in your court record, right? Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? Item? Glass light stand?
Date of purchase, September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Whoa!
Now what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
He saw it a week before!
There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right.
Let's go! Mia from beyond the grave!
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor. There's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. And get him and his newfound mommy milky waifu out of here. Please. Give me one more chance. I promise you. This is the last time I'll ask you.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood. Thank you, Mahogany. I won't soon forget this. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase. What? That's the day before the murder!
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Company law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. What? Why did he say that like a joke? Why did the writers hit caps lock there? But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial, love.
God fucking damn it, Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, they're not mahogany solid. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. Wait! Mr. White's guilty, it's obvious! There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
You
know what? I'm starting to think that maybe the judge is having a gay love affair with him.
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No!
There's no telling what will happen if it can't end it now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. The witness will stay. Mia?
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia, what is this?
She's gonna have him fucking cave. She's gonna list off all the suicides, ain't she? Your Honor, if I may, I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Whoa. You've done it again. This is quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that I'm built different. If only you knew how spirited it was. He'll never know the joke, but it was funny to me.
This court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Let's go! That is all. The court is adjourned.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. And that they allowed some random girl behind the defendant's booth. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. I was about to say, bitch is dead. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief? Mia!
September 9th, 9:02 p.m., Bain Company Law Offices.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! I was kinda worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face.
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. I hate how similar their names are.
Maya?
What, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Company law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Company Law Offices. It's got a good ring to it.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Whoa! Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Poggers!
There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasted.
Okay. Wait up.
The end.